Welcome to our video today looking at PlayPosit as a digital learning tool. PlayPosit is very similar to Edpuzzle. Basically, you can either create, upload, or use videos from somewhere like YouTube, Google, Vimeo, etc., etc. Students can access those videos. You can embed in there certain points where the video will pause, and you will either get questions come up open-ended, multiple choice questions like this one here that the students can actually create and they get graded at the end. Or you can create situations where students get open-ended questions which they can either type their answer into, or it could be a reflection question that they come back into class a little bit later on. In this particular software package and program, the lesson activities are called bulbs, and you have the option of actually creating your own, or you can actually go away and search through the hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, that have been created by other teachers ready to make off-the-shelf versions.
Cool. We then looked at the pricing and technical requirements and what age it might be suitable for. We thought it was great that it was free to view the public channels and create video lessons and have an unlimited number of students that were working on this tool. And we're also able to view the student progress, so which questions they were getting right, which questions they were getting wrong, and what they were writing for their open-ended answers. It can be used on iPad or on tablets as well, and on your Chromebooks. PlayPosit bulbs can include videos from YouTube, TeacherTube, Google Drive, or anywhere else, which we thought was great because teachers don't need to spend the time creating their own videos. You can use ones of other people have already created. All the student information, so the students' names and email addresses are kept private. It has bulbs that are aimed at different levels, so from junior primary all the way through to university. The benefits that we thought they had was it could be used for flipped classrooms or in-class work. Students can work at their own pace. They can create classes to target activities to different levels or groups and abilities. The grades are recorded along with the student progress. There are lots of ready-made activities that are made by other teachers, so that's time saving. It can be used for students to make their own content as well, to see how they're progressing on their own learning.
There are also some constraints to PlayPosit. One of the main things, particularly for using it as a flipped classroom, is a lot of schools are moving away from setting homework. Some schools now have policies. Some of the high schools and senior schools are now looking at just using that time for internal assessments and those kind of things. So there's going to be a limited opportunity sometimes to use it outside of the classroom. Unlike Edpuzzle, students can actually bypass the questions by just fast forwarding to beyond where you've embedded those questions, and it doesn't require them to actually go back and actually do those questions. There's a whole heap of advanced features that can be used, particularly with monitoring and your ability to create your own content. Unfortunately, those come at a reasonably hefty price. And it also requires a huge amount of student competence and confidence. We thought that, I guess, any year level from year 3 above might be good, but there would be a certain level of literary requirement to be able to actually access the content. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed our video today and found it a useful review of the PlayPosit website.